Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Sabbat of the Witch, Meguru's Route. In the last episode, Shuuji and Meguru leveled up their relationship, wink wink nudge nudge, and now they have been insufferably lovey-dovey. Well, maybe not insufferably, but you know. I feel like everybody at some point has met that couple that it's like, oh yeah, they're very much in the height of the passionate part of their early relationship, and they're just PDAing it up, and although I guess these two have been better about it than some couples, but still, that is basically what most of the last episode turned into. It's just like, oh my god, I love you so much, eating pudding. See, it's even awkward for Nene. But we're not saying goodbye, we're saying hello. Anyway, back into it.
Hi, お疲れ様でした。
Meguru, we just covered this.
お疲れ様。また明日ね。
Yeah, see you all later.
バイバイ。
Everything is so awkward all of a sudden. Although, if I recall correctly, I do believe that they may have gotten some details. In fact, I know they got details. After leaving the school together, with some awkwardness still lingering between us, the rest of the group parts ways from us. Or more like, they're seeing me and Meguru off. Well, let's just forget that incident ever happened.
ラジャーです。
No, that's not gonna happen.
にしても、これもすっかり恒例ですね。また二人っきりにしてもらっちゃいました。
And it's not like we needed to part ways here. You usually go the same way as them until you get to the station, right?
あ、そういうこと言います？せっかくのお気遣いなのに。
Right, but the last time they were looking out for us, they were hiding in the bushes. The bushes of love. Yeah, I know. I'm just mentioning it because I'm grateful to them. Even though it's kinda embarrassing. Anyway, Meguru.
はい。
Wanna stop by my place for a while? If you know what I mean.
はい。
Or maybe you don't? I don't
ちょ
know.
っと待ってくださいね。お母さんにメールします。
Mom, I'm gonna go hang out with my boyfriend to catch monsters. And so Meguru has come over to my place as the final highlight of the day.
先輩。
It's hard to play with you clinging to me like this. Oh yeah, they actually are catching monsters.
しょうがないんですもん。
Or parts. We decided to start off by playing some Monhun together, but Meguru has ended up practically on top of me in no time. Whoa! I can barely even play anymore, and I love it!
さて、一区へ完了ですね。
Let's leave it at that for today. I'd like to unwind a little.
ですね。ゲームは楽しいですけど、お互いの顔じゃなくて画面見てなきゃいけないのがちょっと物足りないですし。
Oh, really? Are you saying you want me to look at you some more?
ぽい。
Hello?
何のことですかね。
I'm sure. Turn around, or I'll make you.
先輩、くすぐったい。やだ。
Our Monhun session seamlessly transitions into flirting. I have to say, we've been turning into a pair of hopeless lovebirds lately, and it's wonderful. Meguru suddenly stops moving. What's wrong?
はい、すいません。その、やっぱり思い出しちゃうなーって。
Okay, when you say you know what, do you mean what all happened in the last episode, or do you mean recounting what all happened in the last episode? Meguru blushes fiercely and shoots a glance over at my bed. Ah. It's clear as day what she's remembering. Her embarrassment is infectious, and my face quickly grows hot as well. I'm not surprised, considering how much you gushed about it in the clubroom.
あれは聞かれたから答えざるを得なかったってだけですよ。
You didn't have to go into that level of detail. You went into an awful lot of detail, though. Stuff nobody asked for.
だってうまくごまかせなくて、喋ってるうちにどんどん鮮明に思い出しちゃったし。 先輩はそういうことありません？いちいち思い出しちゃうの自分だけ？
Oh, no, no. No, I think about it all the time.
真顔ですよ、先輩。
Especially whenever we cuddle up.
じゃあ、今も？
Yes. Yeah, I thought about it a lot this morning, too.
先輩のマジエロ。
But you're the same way, aren't you?
はい。だから自分もマジエロです。
Just a couple of super pervs.
未だに嬉しいんですもん。何度だって思い出しちゃいますよ。
Yeah, me too. I have to admit, though, this might be a dangerous topic to have while we're alone and cuddling right next to the bed we did it on. Close enough.
すごかったですね。エッチ。
It sure was. Like you said back in the clubroom, we really were both covered in sweat and crazy about each other, thinking of nothing else.
自分があんな風になっちゃうなんて、今思い返しても信じられないですよ。
That wasn't the only thing that was hard. Ayo!
あんな恥ずかしいところ見せちゃったのに、未だに全然嫌じゃなかったのも。
Yeah, I feel the same way.
先輩もものすごいハーハー息乱してくれてましたもんね。
And you were moaning like crazy.
エッチなことしてたんだから当たり前ですし。先輩の大きくなったのがあんなに激しく、自分の。
Is that what the entirety of this episode is going to be? Just rehashing the events of last episode? Sorry. I got really rough even though it was your first time. It must have hurt.
大丈夫ですよ、女ですから。エッチってそういうもんですし。それに先輩がめぐるのこと好きでそうしちゃってたの体中でわかりましたから。
Yeah, you did seem to enjoy it quite a bit.
その言い方、なんか自分が淫乱みたいだったって言ってるっぽく聞こえるんですけど。
I was happy you enjoyed it. I got rougher when I saw that you did.
はい、なんていうか、めぐるであんなに大きくしてくれてありがとうございました。
That is such an awkward compliment, but thanks. And thank you for the delicious meal. That makes it even more awkward. Everything about this is awkward. The secondhand embarrassment is palpable.
だからその言い方。
Yes.
いろいろすごかったですね。
Yeah. The two of us can't help but think back on that precious moment. I feel like the more we talk about it, the more vivid the memory becomes in our minds.
先輩。
And this is how round 2 happens.
またしましょうね。
Yeah. Seeing Meguru fidget around out of embarrassment, I naturally glance over at my bed. We could do it again, like our first time, right there, a few feet away from us. I loosen up my collar. I've been feeling hot for a while now. To put it bluntly, I'm already turned on and ready to go. Let's do it again, she said. Sometime. Dad won't be home for a good while.
先輩、今。
I mean, are you opposed to it?
自分、部屋に上がり込んじゃってますもんね。それ、オッケーって言ってるようなものですもんね。男の人的にはそう取りますよね。
I mean...
ですよね。
Meguru.
めぐるも拒む気はなくて、ただまだ少し言った。
Take this. Take me. What was that? I poked Meguru right in the forehead. Oh, okay.
先輩。
Thanks, but no. We won't do it today.
でも。
Honestly, I'd love to do it. I am a guy after all.
なら。
But I can restrain myself. I don't have a problem doing so, and it actually makes me feel a little proud. I love you even more now than I did back then. I just want to treat you right. It still hurts a little, right?
Senpai.
So, yeah, I'm half saying this just to look cool, but that's really how I feel.
Senpai!
Whoa there! I don't know why I said it like that. Meguru leaps into my chest and wraps her arms around me.
Senpai! Senpai! Daisuki!
She then begins to passionately kiss me. Well, if you do that, it's gonna make things go in a different direction.
すごいですよ。自分すっごく大事にしてもらっちゃってる。
Yeah, of course I do. You are important to me, and I love you.
自分も大好きです。先輩、大好き。先輩にバージン捧げられてよかった。
On top of her kisses, I can sense an absolutely delicious taste coming from her. I'll refrain from sex today, but at least I can still do this. Lick.
先輩舐めた。
And now she's paralyzed. You seemed so delicious that I couldn't resist. I'm okay not having sex today, but I want to at least do this much.
なら自分も。
Wow. Alright, thank you. I shower Meguru's cheeks and ears with kisses and licks, and Meguru does the same with me. This is more intimate than cuddling, but much less so than sex. I don't know about much less. We're just a couple of sweethearts making out with each other.
ここ弱くないですか？
It feels nice, but I don't think I'm all that sensitive there.
そろそろ先輩の弱点教えてくれてもいいと思うんですけど。
Honestly, I'm not even sure.
じゃあ意地でも自分が見つけてあげないとですね。
Uh-oh. If anything, I'd say your feelings of happiness are my biggest weak points. They're the reason I licked you, even though I said I'd hold back just a moment ago.
ってことは先輩はめぐるが喜ぶようなことをすると自分の首を絞めちゃうわけですか？
It's a hazard.
喜ばせてくれなくなっちゃったりします？
Kiss. Kiss, kiss, lick.
もう先輩。
Alright. We got it. We don't need to listen to that. After that, we relocated to the kitchen, and Meguru made dinner. Oh, nice. It seems this is something she'd been wanting to do for me. Thanks a lot. That was delicious.
はい、お粗末様でした。
Seriously, that tasted so good.
ありがとうございます。こんなささっと作ったものでそう言ってもらっちゃうと、この先が思いやられちゃいますね。
But I can taste the love. Also, thanks for making my dad a share as well.
だからいいんですよ。こういうの憧れてましたし。
For a split second, I thought he had come back, and I realized, no, it's for later. You mean this kind of husband and wife stuff?
そこまでは言いませんけど、だいたいそんなもんですけど。
There won't be any strife with the mother-in-law, but you might find the father-in-law a handful. I can see me and him fighting wars over your amazing dinners.
なんかすごい嬉しいこと言ってくれてるし、めぐるなんて返せばいいの？ありがとうございます。
Damn, is she adorable. Seeing her happy always brings a smile to my face. She's cheerful, sincere, cute, fun to play games with, and she's even great at cooking. I know it's a bit strange to only be thinking of this now, but Meguru is quite the catch, huh?
先輩、ところでなんですけど。
Wanna know when I'm gonna make you my wife?
まだ言ってるし、だから気が早いですって。この人、一回エッチしたからって調子に乗ってません？
Yeah, that is getting kind of ahead of your skis. Too late. I already have. That's just how happy it made me.
それは自分もですけど、自分はあの先輩にこんなことまで言わせられるくらい惚れてもらえちゃってるんだとか。
Yeah, I know how you feel. Literally. Anyway, what were you trying to say?
はい、気になってたんですけど、そこの写真って。
Ah, the one of his mom. Oh. Yeah, of course she'd be curious about a photo like that in an all-male household.
先輩のお母さんですか？
Yeah, that was my mom.
やっぱりそうですよね。どことなく先輩と似てるし。
She does? That's kind of embarrassing. Nobody's ever said that to me before. That's not the kind of thing I can tell for myself. True story. Well, no, that's... I don't know about that, because I've looked at pictures of myself next to my mom, and I definitely see the resemblance.
顔立ちっていうより雰囲気ですかね。お母さんはすごく綺麗な人ですけど、こうなんていうか、先輩と一緒で話しやすそう。あ、こういうのあんまり嬉しくないです。
No, sorry, you're okay. I've just never showed anyone else this photo before, so I'm not used to this kind of conversation. It's kinda embarrassing. I'm not sure how to react.
じゃあ、嬉しいか嬉しくないかで言うと？
I think I'd say I'm happy. It's nice to know that we look like mother and son to you.
見えますよ。この綺麗な人の息子さんにしては先輩ちょっとイケメン度が足りないかもしれませんけど。
Ow. Hey, you're seriously gonna point that out now?
さっきのお返しです。
Touché, salesman.
でもそっか、これが先輩のお母さん。どんな人だったんですか？
I don't really remember. I was still a little kid when she died.
ごめんなさい。
It's okay. I just don't know much more about her than you. I can only go by the impression I have from this photo. That and the stuff my dad tells me.
それ自分も聞いていいですか？
Sure. Dad told me that she was pretty, charming, and very sweet. The perfect woman, according to him.
それって単なるのろけなんじゃ。
He definitely was. I can't see it any other way.
息子さんにのろけちゃうくらいですか。
Yeah, it's clear that Dad still really loves her. So, moving on. He also told me that she was deaf. But he said that she was too kind and considerate to ever let that get in the way. She would hand him what he needed whenever it popped into his mind, and she'd also be there whenever he was struggling with something. Apparently, it was almost as if she could read minds.
先輩、それって。
Yeah. Looks like my mom was a witch. I think she gathered fragments just like Ayachi-san and Shiba-san are doing and attained a mind-reading ability. And it seems she passed some of that magic down to me, which is why I have my ability.
そっか。なら。
Having come to some sort of understanding, Meguru straightens up her back and faces the photo again. She then presses the palms of her hands together.
はじめまして、稲葉めぐると言います。先輩とお付き合いさせてもらっています。
Aw, that's sweet.
お母さんから魔法を引き継いで、先輩は苦しいこともあったかもしれませんけど。
Meguru?
でも、そのおかげで自分たちラブラブになれました。自分、先輩の弱点にもしてもらいました。だから、お母さん、ありがとうございます。
This is the kind of girl Meguru is. It makes me so happy to see her paying her respects to my mom's photo. And there's also what she said about my ability. I've hated it all this time, but Meguru confidently declares to my mom that, for her, it's nothing but a source of happiness. Damn, I'm starting to get a little emotional.
すいません、先輩。ありがとうございました。
Don't be sorry. I'll talk to her as well. I line up next to Meguru and press my hands together just like she did. I then decisively state, "Thank you, Mom. As you can see, I was able to meet the most wonderful girl in the world thanks to you."
先輩
I love you. Nothing has ever made me happier than getting a girl like you as my girlfriend.
めぐるも大好きです。先輩、ずっと一緒にいたい。
Meguru.
先輩、お母さん見てますよ。
He just turns the photo frame around. That's alright. I want to kiss you that badly.
先輩
Damn it, Dad!
シュージー、今日の夕ご飯なーに？
Hi, Dad. This is Meguru. Meguru. This is the infamous Dad. Welcome home, Dad!
お邪魔してます。違う、その前に初めまして。
なんだ。
This got awkward for everybody really fast.
父さん、職場に忘れ物思い出した。2時間くらいしたら戻るから。
Okay, well, you don't have to do that. You're staying. You don't have to go that far for us. Oh, God. Of course Dad was supposed to come home. That fact had completely slipped my mind. That little romantic moment was going so well that I forgot everything else. In the end, I convinced Dad to stay here and get to know Meguru some. Meguru's face was red up to her ears, but she managed to give a very sincere greeting. It could have been worse. At least they didn't get in the midst of something. I definitely have had some more awkward situations occur in my lifetime. I won't go into details, but I've had a couple of very close calls. After that, I saw Meguru home and then came back here.
いやー、あの子は確実にすごく真面目でいい子だぞ。ちょっと話しただけだけど、その辺はよーくわかった。
She's earnest, all right. Yeah. I was a little worried since her looks are a little on the gaudy side. Ow, saying that about your girlfriend. But it seems Dad was able to tell... Shit, I got southern. But it seems Dad was able to tell how she really is deep down.
飯もうまいし、やっぱ女の子が作ると違うな。
Yeah, you're right about that. Meguru might not look it, but she's quite the domestic girl. And that's not all. She's sincere, cheerful, cute, considerate, and very open-minded. And her smile when she's happy is just amazing. That's the side of her I live. I greatly enjoy. Oh, yeah.
続けてくれていいんだぞ。なんせ超珍しい光景だったからな。
Dad!
あの習字にここまでの熱弁を震わせる。それだけでいいこと巡り会えたのがよくわかるってもんだ。父さん、ちょっと感動。
Yeah.
母さんも見た？可愛い子だったね。もちろん母さんの方が綺麗だけどね。それで続きはめぐるちゃんとどこまで行ったの？例の軍資金でしっかり決めれた？
For Christ's sakes, what kind of dad are you? It's embarrassing when you ask that stuff, like we're buddies.
そりゃ冷やかしてるんだから恥ずかしがってもらわないと困る。
True story. Well, knock it off already.
だってせっかくの機会なんだもん。習字すぐ見切られて振られるかもしれないし。
Damn. Don't even suggest that. She would never dump me. Our love is still passionate. I mean, crap.
まあ頑張れよ。父さん応援してるぞ。もちろん母さんも草場の陰から見守ってくれてるはずだ。
Thanks. Okay, then. I think that's enough of that. I'm so embarrassed I could die. That's what he said to me. He totally teased me.
ありがたいはありがたいんですけどね。
Oh, he approves, all right. Well, yeah. Anyway, sorry for letting you get blindsided by my dad like that. I've called Meguru after getting back to my room. I've apologized once already when we parted, but I want to do so again.
いえいえ、むしろ良かったです。できることなら早めにご挨拶したかったですし。
Be careful what you wish for.
お付き合いって当人同士だけの話じゃないですもんね。
You sure do take these things seriously, huh?
あ、そうだ。うちの親にも改めて紹介しないと。
I mean, I've met your mom. Right, of course. Oh, right, but not in that capacity. I'm getting embarrassed at just the thought of talking to her parents. But since I've had Meguru meet my dad, I can't say no, and I know I need to do this anyway. You're right. Have me meet them sometime soon, okay?
はい、自分からもよろしくお願いします。嬉しいです。やっぱり恥ずかしいものはありますけどね。
Yeah, it is. But I'm still looking forward to it. I'll get to meet the people who gave birth to you as your boyfriend.
はい、先輩、自分もそう言ってくれる人が彼氏で嬉しいです。なんて。
I will say, as I have gotten older, I realize just how, not awkward, but how the tensions are for that first parental meeting in any relationship on both sides, not just for the couple, but also for the parents, because it's just like, oh, well, I want to make a good impression for their significant other. Also, do I approve of this person? But man, getting to know each other's parents, this has become quite the old-fashioned relationship. Well, except for the part where we already had sex. Alright, let's stop here. Good night, Meguru.
はい、おやすみなさい、先輩。
Okay, I'm hanging up now.
あ、その前に、
You gotta say you love her, dude. Are her eyes going in two different directions, or is that just my imagination? It kinda looks like they are. I've seen my chihuahua make that look before. What is it? Well, I suppose there's that. That also works. Huh.
自分は先輩の夢見ますから、先輩はめぐるの夢見てください。それじゃあ、また明日。
That was such a typical Meguru move. It was almost like I could taste the bittersweetness through the phone. Smell-o-vision. This really is the perfect relationship. We've conveyed our feelings to each other, started dating, laughed happily together, had sex, and grown intimate with each other. I really wouldn't be surprised if we dreamed of each other tonight. Probably. But what is the nature of the dream?
サノバウィッチ。
Is that the nature of the dream? Her face? It's now the weekend, and I'm visiting Meguru at her home. Meguru really wanted me to, and I just can't say no to her. I wanted to visit her place again anyway.
いらっしゃいませです、先輩。
Meguru welcomes me in her regular loungewear, which I haven't seen in a while. It really does give her a different feel than usual, especially with her glasses on.
先輩のお家に遊びに行くのも嬉しいですけど、自分の部屋に来てもらうのもまた違う嬉しさがありますね。
Yeah, I know what you mean. But are you sure you didn't want to go out on a date this weekend instead?
この週末はなんかこうしたかったんですよね。
I mean...
先輩、この格好の時の自分も好きですか？
Oh yeah. Of course. How do I put it? It's like I'm the only one except for your family that gets to see you so relaxed.
はい、ありがとうございます。
And the glasses make you look smarter than usual. Why would you say it like that?
普段は頭悪そうに見えるって聞こえたんですけど。
Yeah, really. I was just saying that you give off a different impression than usual. I already know that you're actually an avid reader. As one can see, there are all kinds of different books lined up in the bookshelves in her room. Besides, I know more than anyone that Meguru is not a girl you can judge by appearances.
本当かな。怪しいな。
Uh-oh. Well, one thing I can say for sure is that you look really cute in those glasses.
ならいいですけど。もう先輩。
Deflect, deflect. So, you picked out this outfit specifically for my visit?
そうそう。この格好の時でも先輩とイチャつきたいななんて。
I think I know what the next scene that we're gonna have to skip is gonna involve.
自分の日常の中に先輩がいてくれるのとか、自分にはもうどんな時でも先輩がいてくれるんだなとかをかみしめたいみたいな。
There she goes again, saying that adorable stuff. I think I understand where she's coming from here. In other words, you want to make us being together as natural as wearing loungewear?
あ、それです、それ、そんな感じです。
Makes sense.
だからいいですか、この格好で。
I already told you that you looked cute, didn't I? I certainly wouldn't mind flirting with you wearing that.
はい、じゃあ座ってください。自分隣に座っちゃいますから。
Alright, will do.
自分も失礼します。へい。
The moment I sit down, Meguru cheerfully cuddles up to me. I love that she's so affectionate, but now my heart is starting to race. When in her loungewear, Meguru really does appear defenseless, and she looks mega cute in those glasses. And to top it off, we're alone. Wait, no, we're not actually.
先輩だ。
By the way, where are your parents?
あ、今は出かけてます。
Ah, so we are alone. Oh?
うわ、何ですか？ほうってなんかちょっとマジエロな気配がしたんですけど。
Oh, perhaps I didn't do that with a strong enough inflection. Oh? I've been emitting no such vibes.
出かけてますけど、すぐ帰ってくると思うんで。残念でした、マジエロ先輩。
Boo. I really wasn't thinking about that. I just asked because I've been wanting to meet them. Really?
正直に。
Really? I may have gotten my hopes up for some sexy time.
やだもう、先輩かわいい。
Little chibi scene, I love it. Whoa. Meguru leans against me while laughing happily. She is practically nestled up against my chest. Practically nothing she has.
先輩にも抱き寄せてほしいですよ。
Yeah, of course. Here.
先輩。
A little flustered, I wrap an arm around her shoulders and draw her closer towards me. Following that, Meguru narrows her eyes and rubs her cheek against my chest as a sweet scent reaches my nose.
あ、こんな風にくっついてたらエッチな気分になっちゃいます？
That
先
smile.
輩はマジエロだからな。
I'm so happy right now. You did that knowing that would be the case, didn't you?
最初に言った通りですよ。こういうことしたかったんですもん。
But you're gonna make me want to do more.
そんなにエッチいことしたかったんですか？このマジエロ先輩は。
That's just how much I love you. You clinging to me is all it takes to get me in the mood.
それは、はい、実は自分も。
Oh, really? That only makes it worse.
でも先輩のこと信じてますからね。年上の彼氏って頼もしい。
You only ever say stuff like that in situations like these.
くっついてていいですよね。
Yeah, I would love it if you did. Of course I'd want to cuddle and flirt, even if that means having to hold back my urges. Especially if this is what Meguru wants.
へへ。だから先輩大好きですよ。ゴロゴロゴロ。
Whoa, you've turned into a cat, literally.
にゃーん。
Well,
なお。
cat girl. This calls for a chin scratching. Tickle, tickle.
くすぐったいですよ。もうバカ。
That was the point.
っていうか、先輩の指長くてかっこいいですね。
You think? That sure came out of nowhere. Though, I guess it's not like anyone has had a close look at my fingers before.
はい、 自分の手と全然違いますもん。大きくて長くてちょっとゴツゴツしてるのが色っぽい感じ。
I know that's not what she was going for, but in my mind I just imagined that she was gonna say something about my fingers are short and stubby. Really? Sexy. Can a guy's hands really be sexy?
女の子的には言いますよ。男の人の声とかもそうですけど、手とかも結構グッとくるポイントなんですよ。
Oh, is that right? Come to think of it, those are both places where the difference between guys and girls is really noticeable. I guess it's similar to how I find Meguru's slender neck really attractive.
そうそう、だからちょっと見とれちゃったりして。
Meguru stares at my hands in a daze while blushing slightly. Kinda makes my fingertips tingle, but as embarrassing as it is, it kinda makes me happy.
この手に握ってもらえてるから手をつなぐとあんなに嬉しいんだなとか。
And these are the hands that also made you feel good.
うわ、出ましたねセクハラ。この流れでそれはさすがにドン引きです。
I always think we're making progress and then we backslide. But it's the truth.
相変わらずデリカシーだけはないんですから先輩は。
I'm doing my best. Well, to me, this is something to be proud of.
なら許してあげちゃいますけど。
Sweet. There, tickle tickle.
だからそれはダメですってば。
Alright, the distraction worked.
っていうか先輩、そういえばベースもこの指で弾いてたんですよね。
I guess.
そっか。楽器が弾けるんなら自分がこんなこそばよくされちゃうのも当然ですよね。フィンガーテクガーみたいな。
I feel like this is going in a certain direction. Is it just me, or was that a really erotic way to phrase that? No, it was not just you. Well, I don't think I could play like I could back then anymore. It's been a while, and I haven't played since.
そうなんですか？自転車とかスキーみたいに一度覚えたらもう大丈夫みたいなものじゃないんだ。
You lose your muscle memory unless you play every day. Also, the calluses I had been building up are long gone by now, so it would be painful to even try.
そういうものなんだ。そんな話聞くとやっぱりちょっともったいない気がしちゃいますね。
Seems a downright shame. It's fine. Instead of playing the bass now, I get to use these fingers to convey my feelings to you. And get monster parts. Ah. Meguru suddenly takes one of my fingers into her mouth, causing a shiver to run down my spine. Meguru. Meguru squeezes her lips around my fingers and suckles on it a little. Her moist, soft lips and warm mouth envelop my finger, while a sweet taste spreads in my own mouth. It's becoming difficult for me to hold back. Alright, we get that, thank you. Especially when she's whispering stuff like that. I love how you don't ever hide it when you're feeling happy. I can't help but say so. My finger, moistened with Meguru's saliva, is still throbbing with her joy. Well, that was a phrase.
先輩が喜ばせてくれるからですよ。それに先輩も随分気持ちをうまく伝えてくれるようになってきてると思うんですけど、自分の気のせいですか？
It's not just you. Like I said earlier, I'm aware of it myself.
ですよね。
But that's only because we've grown so much closer. Now I know what makes you happy. Like this. I put my arm around her waist and pull her into a hug. Her waist is one of her most sensitive points, where she can feel me the best.
先輩。
As expected, Meguru jerks up a little and presses herself against me, almost as if by instinct.
そんなところグッてしてエッチエッチ、いくら自分が見つけたからってまあ。
Meguru then rubs her back against me and turns her head to also rub her cheek against me. Man, is she ever happy. Seeing that, I proceed to express my joy and affection for her even more. Meguru, I love you.
髪まで撫でて。やだ、 それ嬉しい。
Yeah, I love your hair. It's so fluffy and the slightly unkept style is also pretty cute.
はい、わかります。先輩が好きって思ってくれてるの。手つきで。本当に、めぐるに気持ちを伝えてくれる手になってくれちゃってますよ。
Meguru. Meguru.
先輩、好きですよ。めぐる、うっとりしちゃうんですよ。先輩の愛情、いっぱい感じて。
I'm happy to hear that, but to be honest, this isn't enough.
どういうことですか？
I'm happy that you're happy, but it's also kind of frustrating how I can't seem to express my love as well as you do. I think stuff like, wouldn't it be great if I could take out my heart and show you just how rapidly it's beating? It's pointless to say that, though. This is a feeling that cannot be fully conveyed through words alone. But I love her so much that I can't help but have these thoughts. I want to make her feel even happier somehow.
そういうののために、
Yeah?
その、エッチがあるのかもしれませんね。
I mean... Huh.
この前、自分もふと思ったんですよ。自分、先輩に何度も何度もメールしちゃったり、電話しちゃったりしてますけど、
Yeah, I do. What about it?
多分、好きですっていくら言っても伝えきれないって思うからそうなんですよね。エッチだってそうですよ。確かにつながってどんな時よりもぴったりくっついていられる状態ですけど、それでもやっぱり先輩と自分なのには変わりないわけで。
Two people together forever. That's true. Strictly speaking, sex isn't much more than having parts of your bodies stick together, much like what we're doing now. It's often described as becoming one, but at the end of the day, we're still two separate individuals.
でも二人で夢中で汗まみれになってこすれ合ってると、
I mean, you could do the fusion dance, then you'd be one person.
だんだんまるで溶け合って境目なんかなくなって一つになってるみたいに思えてきて、先輩が何を考えてるか、どれくらいめぐるのこと好きだと思ってくれてるか、体中でわかるような気がするから。
Now I'm trying to think of what their name would be. Shujuru? Meguji? I don't know. Completely getting off topic from the scene at hand.
だから一つになってるなんて思えるんですよね。
You mean we lose ourselves in the act because we're trying to convey what can't be conveyed any other way?
はい、たとえそれがその時だけの幻というかなんというかだとしても、だからカップルってエッチしたくなるんじゃないかなって。
Huh.
なんて
Boy, it's getting toasty in here, isn't it? It's clear that both of us now want to do it. We're both burning with the desire to convey our love to each other, and there's only one way to truly do so. And after spending so much time together, neither of us have to say so out loud to know this. But with Meguru's parents coming home soon, we can't do it now.
そろそろちょっと離れましょうか、先輩。
Right. This has been plenty enough.
はい。
We both look away and awkwardly put some distance between us. Or at least we tried to. Hey, Meguru. Turns out we're going to be gone for a little bit longer than expected. A phone suddenly rings. Meguru jerks up within my embrace, which causes me to instinctively hold her tight. That startled me.
ごめんなさい、自分です。はい。あ、お母さん？
Oh, a call from her mom, huh? Pretty good timing, actually. This is the splash of cold water we needed to snap us out of the mood. Meguru hangs up while I'm still lost in thought, having finished her conversation with her mom in no time. Oh, by the way, sorry for hugging you like that so suddenly.
あ、いえ、それは守ってくれたみたいで嬉しかったですけど。
So, what did your mom say? Now you got a text, or maybe I've got a text. I don't know. What's wrong? Meguru freezes up at my question, which is when her phone sounds off for a second time. Looks like she got a text. I should let go of her, but I find myself unable to do so. I unconsciously hug her tight as I peer at her phone's screen while taking in the scent of her hair and skin. Sorry for the sudden change of plans. Also, I forgot to tell you about dinner. Just make something with whatever is in the fridge. You don't have to wait for us to get back before going to bed. Huh. Does that mean they're going to be home late?
先輩。
Uh-oh. I have a question. You've told your parents that I'll be over today, right? You did not. Meguru-san?
いえ、それが、驚かそうと思って、サプライズみたいに。
And now it's a surprise for you. Ah. Huh.
先輩。
Yeah?
離れます？
No, I am not. That's no longer possible.
はい。ですよね。もう、無理ですよ、これ。
Meguru, may I?
はい。いいです。っていうか、お願いしますっていうか、自分からもっていうか。
And so my suspicion was proven correct.
もう平気だと思うんで、それに。
Yeah?
実はめぐる、もう結構、大変なことになっておりまして。
Oh, good heavens, there's a leak in the basement. I'm no better, actually. Look. Right?
はい。大変硬いです。はい。もう、するしかないじゃないですか。
Darn, these bodily functions. Guess we gotta do something about it. Meguru. And...
先輩、しちゃいましょう。しよう、エッチ。
And we'll be back in a little bit. For the love of God, keep them on. Okay, well, I was gonna jump ahead, but this is hilarious. For the love of God, keep them on. You know what? Sure, why not? Nobody's gonna see anyway. A little later, if you're wondering why the text is purple, it's because I went to the next screen and saw that I need to increase the opacity of the text box, which I am going to do right now. This may or may not help. We'll find out.
先輩。
Kinda.
先輩。
You get a lot more cuddly after having sex.
だって、エッチする前よりさらに先輩が好きになっちゃったんですもん。
If this is the entirety of the conversation, I can probably skip ahead.
本当に、先輩、大好きなんですよ。
Yeah, I felt so much love from you that it made me tremble.
先輩はちょっと出しすぎでしたけどね。
Alright, thank you for that. Don't act like I'm the only horny one. Didn't you orgasm a ton too?
はい、すごく気持ちよくなっちゃいました。先輩がめぐるで気持ちよくなってくれてたから、思い返すと恥ずかしいですけど。
Squee.
でも、すごい、やっぱりすごい嬉しい。
Man, you never stop being cute, do you? Are you trying to kill me?
離れられません？
Not in a million years.
抱き寄せてくれちゃいっぱなしですもんね。自分のこと。
You're hugging me just as much.
この嬉しくて幸せな気持ち、先輩にもっともっと伝えたいんですもん。
Same here. That's why I won't let go of you. I don't want to be apart.
嬉しい。先輩。
We continue conveying our feelings because doing so a little is never enough. And we continue seeking each other's feelings out because knowing a little is never enough. Yeah, Maybe that's what sex is all about. I really thought that's where the scene was going to end, but no, there's more. And that may be exactly why there's no greater happiness than being in love. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that makes sense. However, while holding Meguru in my arms and gently stroking her hair, I think to myself, inside me are still Meguru's feelings I absorbed back then, her heart fragments. I wish I could also hand Meguru my feelings in such a tangible form. I would like her to take and accept my feelings like I did for her. Because no matter how many times I tell her I love her, it is never enough. Is there any way of conveying my feelings that is? I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We gotta be close to figuring it out. And I can probably put the text box back now. And I shall. And so, with everything going great between us, our relationship is steadily developing, and we've now grown closer than ever. Well, too close. What are you even talking about? That just sounds like jealousy to me. What are you tearing up for? You're grossing me out. Besides, I thought Meguru and I have been pretty good about not flirting in public. No, you haven't.
いや、星名、カイドウが言ってるのはそういうことじゃなくてさ。
Oh. Huh?
失礼します。あ、先輩、部活行きましょう。
Oh, it's already this late? Alright.
これのこと。
Oh. Meguru just normally came to get me.
これが普通っていう感覚が俺にはすでに遠い世界の感覚なんだよ。はあ、いいな。めぐるちゃんと仲深めすぎだろ、修二。
You had your chance in 9-9.
あれ、自分何かしでかしました？ま、気にせず行くといいよ。ほとんど今更な言いがかりみたいなもんだし、それもこれも二人の仲が順調ってことだから。
Poor unfortunate soul. So sad. So sad.
あ、はあ、よくわかんないですけど、ありがとうございますね、カリア先輩。
Every so often, we have to endure heckling from the peanut gallery, but at least there's good news as well. What's the good news?
ほら、見てください。
Whoa, so much has come back.
ですよね。この瓶、前はもっと中身がなかったですもんね。はい、稲葉さんから回収した分もありますけど、大部分は星名くんから戻ってきたかけらです。つまり、めぐるたちの仲が順調で、先輩の心がどんどん満たされてきてるってことですね。
How are things looking in Shiva's bottle? Wow, that's great.
いろいろとしてきましたもんね。
Yeah, it's all thanks to you being so cute.
あ、ダメですよ、それは。そういうのは二人きりの時にしてくださいよ。
I thought we've been doing a pretty good job of not displaying our affections in public.
やだ、もう顔赤くなっちゃうじゃないですか。大丈夫だよ。私たちもだいぶ慣れてきたから。
I know I paraphrased, but I couldn't remember the exact line. What? Have we really been flirting in front of you that much?
あ、自覚なかったんですね。でも気にしないで。私たちが慣れれば済む話だからね。
I thought we were keeping a lid on things. Is this what Kaido was talking about? Well, regardless, I don't regret saying what I just said at all. The only reason I've been able to return so many fragments is because moments like these keep occurring, allowing Meguru and I to grow closer over time. But still.
それじゃあ、つむぎ先輩の瓶にも結構かけらが戻ってきてるんですよね。
You see, that's what I was wondering too.
それがごめんね。それが私の方にはまだ全然で。
Aw. Ayachi-san, you're still missing some fragments too, right?
はい、それは残念ながら。
How many did we absorb? Thought so. Neither Ayachi-san nor Shiba-san say anything further, but they don't need to for us to understand.
先輩、それってつまり。
Yeah, I haven't returned all the fragments yet, which can only mean that there's still a hole in my heart. How big is this hole? Meguru wraps her arms around my head and pulls it tight to her chest. But Meguru? Huh. Seems like this is really frustrating for her.
ごめんごめん。ちょっと遅れちゃったね。
On the contrary, you're just in time.
ありゃ戸隠先輩、大丈夫。なんとなく察しはつくよ。
Can you, though?
後で詳しく話しますね。ってわけで星野くん、稲葉さん、こっちのことは気にしないでね。
Just pretend that I'm not here. She grabs a chair and sits down, watching intently. Sorry. Everyone is understanding of Meguru's feelings and lets her be without commenting. Except for me. I stay quiet as well, immersing myself in the warmth of her bosom and listening to the beating of her heart. Despite all the love we've given each other and all the special moments we've spent together, the hole in my heart stubbornly remains. I feel guilty for thinking this, but Meguru's frustration makes me a little happy. I mean, it shows how much she cares. With club over, we all leave the school together.
ほら、私の方のかけらはめぐるちゃんのかけらでしょ。だからひょっとしたら星野くんが無意識に手放したくないって思ってて、それでなかなか戻ってこないっていうのもあるのかもしれないし。
I completely believe that. His subconscious is just like, no, they're mine. They're my precious.
はい。すいません。なんだか気を使ってもらっちゃって。
Why shouldn't I keep them?
どうあれ、無力感に苛まれることはないと思いますよ。ここまでかけらが戻ってきたのは、間違いなく稲葉さんの、愛の力のなせる技なんですし。
That's the power of love.
ねえねえ先輩。
Womp. Meguru has been despondent for a while now. Naturally, our two witches couldn't bear to see her like that and have attempted to console her. I secretly heave a sigh while watching them out of the corner of my eye. Just what is it that I'm still lacking? Meguru loves me so much. And I love her just as much. We both love each other. So then, what is wrong with my heart? Good question.
考えているね、少年。
Yes. Hey there, Togakushi-senpai.
今は少し稲葉さんに合わせる顔がない？
No, that's not it.
よーし。そういうことならお姉さんが話し相手になって信じましょう。誰にでもいいから話してみると少しは気持ちが整理できるかもしれないよ。
Thank you. She can be a pain in the neck with her jokes sometimes, but at the end of the day, she really is a kind girl who's looking out for everyone at the OC. Meguru is still clinging to Ayachi-san while Shiba-san is consoling her. With the three of them out of the corner of my eye, I walk home telling Senpai what's on my mind.
なるほどね。悩んでもしょうがないんだろうけどね。その心の穴は星野くんが魔法を持って生まれてきた以上。
Right. I mean, I still don't really understand much about it.
望んで手に入れたものじゃないんだしね。
But it's true that my ability is what allowed me to start dating Meguru, so I don't hate it anymore.
嫌っても意味ないよ。それがいいと思うな。
Right. I realize that my ability is a part of who I am, and Meguru loves me along with it.
おお、いいねそういうの。かっこいいよ。
Thanks. Hey, did any more fragments come into your bottles? No? Damn it. Thank you. But how do I put it? Meguru seems desperate to fill the hole in my heart, which makes me feel worse about the situation. Even I don't know what to do about it. I have no intention of denying my power anymore. but I still want to find some kind of way to resolve this situation somehow. Because I know that if I manage to do that, Meguru will rejoice from the bottom of her heart. And the only thing I want to do is give Meguru happiness.
そうだね。心の穴。魔法。魔法か。ねえ、星名くん。
Yeah?
魔法っていうのは、それで叶えたい願いがあるから生まれるものなわけだよね。
That's what I've heard. I don't know what Ayachi-san and Shiba-san's wishes are, though. But I think I can guess what my mom's wish was. Apparently, my mom was deaf, and she wanted a normal life alongside other people. So I can understand why she would wish for magic. I think that's why she wanted to become able to read people's minds.
なるほど。なら、星名くんの魔法は何なんだろうね。
Huh? Togakushi-senpai's words really take me by surprise. I look over at her face in puzzlement. She's looking upward with a finger on her chin. Is she? Togakushi-senpai is clearly lost in thought, trying to piece the puzzle together. What do you mean by that?
うん。だって、星名くんも持ってるでしょ？
Yeah, but I just inherited it from my mom.
でも聞いたところ、お母さんのと星名くんのは似てるけど別物だよね。
Well, yeah.
だから、星名くんの魔法って何なんだろうなって。
Huh. I've never even thought about that. Eventually, Togakushi-senpai returns her gaze back to me. And then she gently says with a smile on her face,
ひょっとしたら何かを叶えるために備わっているものなのかもね。
Ah. Huh. Now it's me who sinks into thought. I've only ever thought about my ability as a natural part of me I was born with. I've never tried giving it any meaning beyond that. I've never really thought about why I have it, what it's for, or how to make use of it. Instead, I've just considered it a burden and avoided dealing with it. I've been averting my eyes from it. But what if I was granted it for a purpose? What if it's not just an annoying handicap? Thinking back, I remember the first time in my life I was truly glad I had this ability. I came into contact with Meguru's feelings, fell in love with her, and experienced love together with her. And among all of that is the fact that I got to perceive Meguru's feelings more than anyone. The fact that I got to taste that bittersweetness that I... Togakushi-senpai.
ん？
Thank you.
うんうん。思ったことを言っただけだしね。
Still. Meguru, sorry.
何がです？
I have to go now. There's somewhere I gotta go today.
はい。それじゃあ先輩、また明日。
Aw. Yeah, see you tomorrow. My chest tightens at the loneliness and sorriness I sense. Even without my ability, however, the forced nature of Meguru's smile is as clear as day. Which is why I need to think this through carefully. Intense! If there's a hint to find out about filling the hole in my heart, it's here.
いらっしゃい。
Hello. Thanks again for the help a while back. I'm wondering, can you spare another moment for me?
では、店を閉めてしまおう。
If I buy a few coffees, will that make up for it? Huh?
何か相談事でもあるんだろう？そこに座って待っていてくれ。
Thank you. I bow to her and then sit down at the counter. I'm glad she's so quick to catch on. Makes me wonder if she knew this would happen. That I'd stop by here again one day with more questions about my ability. Probably. She's perceptive like that. I proceed to ask Soma-san about everything that's been on my mind. Is this a new track? I don't remember this one. About if my ability really is magic. And if it's the same kind of magic that Ayachi-san and Shiba-san are seeking. And if so, whether that means my ability exists to fulfill some kind of wish or not. The sun sets before I finish getting everything off my chest. What do you think, Soma-san?
いつかこんな日が来るかもしれないと私もいろいろと考えていたんだがね。
And all I can say is definitely maybe. So I guessed right. I guess Soma-san has been concerned about me.
それを話そうか。
I'd really appreciate it. I tilt the cup in my hand and have a taste of the coffee she made for me. It's excellent, as always. I put the cup down and give her another nod. Soma-san nods in response and begins talking.
結論からすれば確かに魔法とは目的のために積み重ねた思いの結晶だ。集めるのは他者の心のかけらだが、それはあくまでも材料。魔法は契約者の願いと思いによって作り上げられる。
Interesting.
つまり願いを叶えるために。そして前にも言った通り、君の備えているその能力も魔法であることに間違いはない。
But it's not like I got this ability because I was trying to fulfill some wish. I simply inherited some magic from my mom, who was a witch.
だが君の力が魔法であることは間違いないんだ。私にはそれがわかる。私がそういう存在だからだ。
I figured as much. Right.
魔法である以上、それは目的とともにある。
I don't suppose you can figure that out too, right?
母親には母親の、君には君の目的があるはずなんだ。二人の魔法は同じようで違うはず。それは君の魔法であるはずなんだ。
Which means my ability must have some kind of purpose. A purpose different than that of Mom's. It's my own ability with its own purpose. Something I want to see fulfilled through using this power.
ああ。
But still...
一つ、こちらからも聞きたいんだがね。
Go for it. Sure.
最近は彼女、稲葉さん以外の患者を受け取ってしまい、それに苦しめられることが減ったのではないかな。
Why, now that you mention it, yes I have. Yeah, I have been. I'm not sure when I stopped noticing everyone's looks of jealousy. Things were pretty rough back when that rumor about me was circulating around. But the next thing I knew, I was only ever noticing Meguru's feelings. My ability has been thoroughly immersed in Meguru's bittersweetness. And I highly doubt that no one else is directing any emotions at me.
それは、つまりだ。
Yeah, it's not like Kaido's been subtle about it.
君の能力に思考性、ないし選択性が生じてきたということではないか。要するに、コントロールが可能になってきている。
Ah. Huh.
先日のシーバさんが貫いたかけらを吸収してしまった件だってそうだろ。最初にネネのかけらを吸収してからも回収に立ち会う機会はあったはずだ。だが再度吸収してしまったのはあの一件だけ。その理由は君自身にあるのではないか。無論無自覚ではあるんだろうが。
So I've become able to control my ability.
君の魔法は極めてイレギュラーだ。
Sama-san refills my cup with coffee before continuing in a calm voice.
契約も君自身の願いもなく今そこにある。だが魔法であることには変わりない。だから結局君は何を願うのか。突き詰めればそういうことになるんだろう。
What I wish for. So my ability exists for the purpose of fulfilling my own wish? But still...
依然塞がらない君の心の穴は
Yes, we've noticed.
ひょっとしたらその答えを探し待っているからなのかもしれない。
Could my heart give me a hint?
その答えがあると無意識に悟っているからなのかもしれない。飲みたまえ。
Yeah, good idea. I will do the same thing. Damn it, I have a line, so I can't. I bring the coffee she has refilled to my mouth again. What unfolds within my mouth is a highly aromatic bitterness and sourness. It's good.
それはよかった。人間の味覚は本来食べても平気なものと 食べると危険なものを判断するためにあったというな。
Okay.
だが今はその必要もない。だからただ味を感じるだけだ。今を生きている人間が味覚とは本来そういうものだったと意識することもない。だがそういうものなんだよ。それは揺るがない。生きるために備えていたものなんだ。
I tilt my cup and drink the rest of my coffee in one go. Your coffee is excellent. Thank you.
またどうぞ。
Upon getting back home, I press my hands together in front of Mom's photo. And then I ruminate on what I just heard for a while. Mom, you wanted to hear how everyone else felt, didn't you? For that purpose, you acquired a magical ability. You then met Dad and fell in love with him. And eventually, I was born as a product of your and Dad's love, with a part of your magic passed down to me. I'm also in love, Mom. And I possess magic just like you did. But unlike you, I didn't acquire this magic for that purpose. My wish. My magic. The thing that I want to see fulfilled. It couldn't be clearer to me what that is. Meguru. The moment I whisper her name, I feel an incredible sense of fulfillment. Stirred by that sensation, I immediately take out my phone. Hey, Meguru. Sorry to ask this out of nowhere, but can we see each other now? Ooh.
よかった。電話かかってきて。
Meguru said yes without question and came to meet me outside. I know I'm the one who asked you to come out here and all, but is it okay for you to be out this late?
大丈夫ですよ。今日はどうしても先輩と話したいことがあるのって言って出てきましたから。
Wow, your parents are really chill.
別れ際があんなだったし。
Yeah.
だから電話かかってきた時、ものすっごく嬉しかったんですよ。自分の心に穴が開いててもすぐに埋まっちゃうくらいになんて。
And this is where I'd put the hole in my heart, if I had one! As I thought, this has been weighing on her mind. That's right, my problems are no longer mine alone. Just like my wish. I've met Meguru, we fell in love, and now we're here together. I kind of feel like we're restating things a little bit excessively at this point. It's feeling a little bit like a skipping record. Let's walk a little. I've been thinking ever since we parted earlier. Before I knew it, we've ended up walking down this street. Street we've taken countless detours down and had countless discussions on. There's something very meaningful about why we've ended up here. I've been thinking about what exactly my magic is.
先輩の魔法?
Right. Supposedly magic forms when someone has a wish they want fulfilled. But in my case, I simply inherited it from my mom.
先輩が何かを願って手に入れたものじゃないってことですよね。それはつまりそういうものってことなんじゃないですか?
But there is a purpose. To tell you the truth, after we parted, I stopped by the Schwarzkopf's before heading home.
あ、相馬さんに。
Yeah. She told me that at the end of the day, magic is still magic. My case may be highly abnormal, but I still have magic, and she said it's there for fulfilling a wish of mine. And the hole in my heart may exist because I'm subconsciously aware of this. Meguru casts her eyes down and comes to a halt. She then awkwardly looks up at me with her hands clenched in front of her chest.
じゃあ、先輩の願いって。
Yeah.
自分じゃ叶えてあげられませんか? 自分じゃダメですか?
Your happiness is the wish! Revelation!
自分にできるなら何だってしてあげたいけど。
There's something else Soma-san said to me. I turn to face Meguru. I take Meguru's gaze head on, returning a stare loaded with everything I'm currently feeling. I look at the one and only girl in this world that I love. Or this route. She asked me whether I've been able to perceive the negative feelings of everyone else lately. Or if maybe I've only been perceiving your feelings. And sure enough, that really is the case. I've been sensing all of your feelings strongly, but I haven't been able to sense anyone else's negative feelings. Remember how we talked about this the other day after I came to your class?
そういえば先輩、辛くないって言ってた。不思議と気にならなかったって。
Well, it turns out that really is because I have you. My ability gradually became like this because of how badly I wanted to experience your feelings. And so, I believe the purpose of my magic was to let me fall in love with you, Meguru.
先輩。
In reality, it was never there for me to indiscriminately read everyone else's feelings.
先輩、じゃあ、先輩の願いって？
There is something I want you to have. Following that, I close my eyes. And then I concentrate as hard as I can. I should be able to do this. I hope I can. I really want to. I believe that inside me is a power capable of making this happen. I can do it! Sorry. Ooh. Are we pulling out the fragments? Or maybe we're giving our own emotional fragments to her. Mom and Dad loved each other, and as a result of their love, I was born. Which is why I'm sure that the magic I inherited is there for love. And since magic is a product of focused emotions, ooh, I love you, Meguru. I give to the girl I love a gift most precious. That's an interesting way to phrase it. The manifestation of my feelings. The scorching hot object in her hands emits a pulsating light, as if it were a beating heart. Meguru, you've given me nothing but love, and because of that, my love for you grew until it became this powerful. My heart grew 3 sizes that day. I wanted to give it to you, so I can show you just how much I love you. Meguru tears up. She gazes at the crystallized feelings in her hands and hugs it tight.
わかります。
Aw.
すごいです。本当に魔法みたい。先輩がどれくらいめぐるのこと愛してくれてるかわかる。熱くてドキドキしててキラキラしててずっと持ってたくなるくらい安心する形で、それにめぐるの顔も映ってる。これって2人で作ってきた気持ちだからなんですよね。
Ah, it's reaching her. My love for Meguru is really reaching her.
先輩とめぐる2人の気持ちと時間の結晶なんだ。それを送りたいって先輩願ってくれたんだ。
It's still not enough to express everything I feel for you. But this is my one and only wish. I just want you to know the depths of my love for you. That is all.
はい先輩。
Meguru hugs my feelings tight in blissful reverie. I gaze at Meguru, sharing in her joy. Meguru, I love you.
先輩。
Meguru tears up even more.
めぐるも愛してます。
And then she responds with a smile brilliant enough to rival the shimmering of my crystallized feelings. Following that, I don't know why I made that particular sound. That sounded like Dale Gribble, but try not to ruin the moment, but it just happened. My heart feels as if it's about to burst. The whole... Meguru's smile has sent my heart racing like never before. But that's not all. My chest feels hot. It's like my emotions are overflowing from my heart. I've experienced this sensation before, if I'm not mistaken.
あれ先輩
The fragments. I'm pretty sure that the fragments in my heart have just returned. All of them, I mean. I think both Ayachi-sans and Shiba-sans have returned to them.
それって
So it was you, after all. I clench my chest while smiling at Meguru. Within my breast, my heart beats hot and vigorously with my love for Meguru. You not only fulfilled my wish, you filled the hole in my heart, too. I pull her into a tight hug.
先輩苦しいですよ
Accept my love. Now you know how Nene has felt. Sorry, but I'm not letting go. God, I love you, Meguru.
はい先輩めぐるはただずっと先輩に恋してただけですけどだからめぐる先輩の穴を埋めてあげられたんですね先輩もめぐるに恋してくれたからもっと抱き寄せてください苦しくてもいいです
Popping sounds ensue. Meguru rubs her face against my chest. Hugging her even tighter, I press her ear against my chest so she can hear the beating of my heart.
先輩すっごくドキドキしてくれてますよ
Of course it is, when I have you in my arms. Meguru, your heart fragments may have just left me, but
当たり前ですよめぐるの気持ちは先輩のと一緒に今ここにあるんですもん
So, is the heart crystal a temporary thing, or is it actually sticking around? Looking up at me with wet eyes, Meguru shows me the crystalline heart that she's been holding tight to her chest. Okay, that answers my question. Right.
はい
We both laugh, and then we softly close our eyes. We share a kiss. It's a loving and natural kiss. Proof that our feelings are reaching each other.
先輩好きです嬉しい嬉しい大好き
My thoughts match the girl I love's exactly. I'm getting so emotional that I'm starting to tear up too.
先輩
You know, I was actually a little scared. I give her a wry smile as our lips part. That maybe we would have enough and be satisfied once we fully expressed our feelings.
全然そんなことないですよ
Meguru shakes her head, rubbing her teary eyes against me in the process. Then she firmly returns my hug.
足りませんもんむしろもっと欲しくなっちゃってますもん伝えられた分だけもっともっと伝えたくなっちゃうんですもん
Yeah, you're totally right. I'll never have enough. Now I just want to make you even happier. That's the kind of love we share.
だから先輩
Meguru looks up at me with enraptured eyes.
エッチしましょうよ
Like right here in the alley? Meguru.
女の子からこんなこと言ってごめんなさいでももうダメなんです
Wait, really?
めぐるはもうしないと気が済まないんです
Don't worry. I gently kiss her one more time. I feel the same.
先輩
Let's go.
はい
Or maybe it should have been more like, let's go! We head off with Meguru's arm wrapped around mine. I don't want to wait, though. I need to sate my growing lust as soon as possible. And so, for the first time in my life...
先輩
Well, that was interesting. That took a direction I was not expecting. It wasn't outside. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I just preemptively made the text box opacity higher because precautions. Yeah. And so, after our extraordinarily passionate lovemaking session,
呼んだだけですよ。
I can probably work with this. It's probably as important to the storyline, so I'll just do things. I see. We're lying on the bed, cuddling naked, basking in the afterglow. Meguru leans against me with a rapt smile on her face and my crystallized feelings clutched against her chest. You've been staring at that thing a lot.
だって、エッチの後だからですかね。なんだかさらに嬉しくて。
Good.
ねえ、先輩?
Just wanted to say my name again. My name is now Senpai.
今度は違いますよ。ですね。
What?
なんだかまた一段とラブラブになっちゃった感じしますよね。
Yeah, for sure. Especially considering how much you enjoyed that.
そういうのはいいんですよ、このマジエロ先輩。
We've all established we're pervs here. Sorry, I just had to say it. You were crazy cute.
先輩こそあんなに夢中で腰振ってくれてましたし、なんていうか、この人力の限りに自分を抱いてくれてるみたいな。つい言いたくなるんですよね。今言われると照れるの分かってるんですけど。
Can you see it in my eyes? 'Cause I can't. This really is true bliss.
はい、すっごい幸せ。ねえ、先輩。
What is it now?
普通のカップルは多分こんなにいちいち立ち止まって確かめ合ったりしてないですよね。
Maybe. Yeah, you might be right. They're probably more easygoing about things. Like dating and sex probably happen much more casually for them.
イメージの話ですけどね。
I don't know. We'll find out in other routes, I suppose. So what about it?
今すっごく幸せで、先輩とあんなエッチしちゃった後で裸で寄り添いながらこの思いを抱きしめてると、なんだか涙が出そうなくらい幸せで、だから自分たちはこれでよかったんだなって思うんですよ。
Yeah, I doubt either of us is the type who could have a casual relationship.
困ったもんですよね、面倒な性格で。
But we're only able to have such a passionate relationship because of that.
はい。
And that's what makes these happy moments so great.
今後とも末永くよろしくお願いします。
Good, because I'm not going anywhere. We share a laugh and cuddle up even more. Unlike when we were having sex, this kind of body contact expresses a true but gentle love. It's like my whole world is filled solely with Meguru. You know, this must be how it would feel if we lived together. Forever, huh?
はい、いいですよね。
Of course not. It would be my pleasure. I should be asking you to stay with me.
そうですよ。自分、先輩にこんないろいろエッチなことを教え込まれちゃったんですから、責任取ってもらわないと。
Very well.
初めての何から何まで先輩にあげちゃったんですから。まあ、もらってほしかったんですけど。
I know. That's not something I take lightly.
またなんだか確かめ合っちゃいましたね。
Nothing wrong with that. Let's keep doing this forever.
はい!
Alright, so I guess it's about time to call your family.
そうですね。すぐ帰るって出てきたのにこれですから。
Their phone's been blowing up the whole time. I'll apologize to your parents too. Let's get scolded together. I'll tell them that I kept you out late because there was something I had to talk to you about that couldn't wait. Something that had to be said so we could stay together forever.
先輩。
Yeah?
それお母さんたちに言ったら絶対そういう話だと思われますよね。
Good. That's okay though, right? I want to tell Meguru's parents that I love her more than anything and want to be with her forever. That I want to marry her at some point and live my life together with her.
言ってください。
Meguru hugs my feelings tight and then says,
先輩とずっと末永くこうして一緒にいたいんですもん。もう一生ものの恋をしちゃってるって胸張って言いましょう、先輩。
Meguru shows me the most dazzling smile in the world. My wish really has come true. The reason I inherited my mom's magic has never been clearer.
ずっと大好き同士でいましょうね。
It was so Meguru and I could experience true love together. Love, true love. And end credits. Aw, that was cute. I like that. That's pretty catchy. I like the little 3DW screen. That was a nice touch. And epilogue. Time flies when life... Oh, wait, I can change that. Anyway, as I was saying, time flies when life is full of happiness.
ありがとうございました。星名先輩、稲葉先輩。
We're both senpais. The first-year girl who had come for a consultation leaves with a smile on her face. We all see her off with a wave. All right. Think that was it?
ですね。もう大丈夫だと思います。最初はどうなることやらって感じでしたけど、なんとかなりましたね。
The advice you gave her seemed to have helped a lot. Probably because you went through a similar problem yourself.
自分の話はいいんですよ。
No, we must rehash everything.
ちょっと自分を重ねちゃったのは確かですけど、友達と仲直りしたい、もう一度友達グループに溶け込みたいとか。
Well, that girl didn't go as far as saying I want to be popular.
自分の方がヤバかったみたいな言い方やめてくださいよ。何ですかそれ、彼女いじめ？先輩って本当にむっつりですよね。
I don't quite see how the two of those are related, but sure. How on earth does that make me a closet pervert? Okay, same page.
自分の中ではあるんです。先輩だって心当たりあるでしょ？
Okay, I kind of do. Actually, I definitely do. Meguru is mainly talking about our sex life. Why, did we do it in a closet? Though, she actually likes being bullied. She's always going, Senpai, oh god, you keep teasing me. I don't know how to read that.
というか、
Do you know how to read that? Oh, sorry, we were kinda in our own world there.
それはいいんだけど、もう慣れっこだし。
Have you gotten sick of it yet, though?
それはそれで逆に恥ずかしい。先輩のせいですからね。
Hey, it takes two to tango. Yeah, okay, it's always my fault.
はい、二人の仲が相変わらずいいのは何よりなんですけど、悩み事の相談をしに来た人にまでお二人だけで解決に導いちゃってるのが。
Why, do you not get fragments out of it?
ねえ、出番がないよ私たち。
はい、ちょっぴり切ないです。
Harem route?
でも私とシーバさんではおそらくああはいきませんからね。
そうなんだよね。星名くんもめぐるちゃんも相談に来た人の悩み事とか気持ちとかを汲み取るのがすっごく上手なんだもん。
はい、1年前からすると信じられないくらいです。
Ah, so that's what the time skip was. Were we really that dense in your eyes?
能力もあったし、鈍感とまでは言わないけど、なんだか変にずれてたってことじゃないです？ねえねえねえ先輩、そんな昔の星名先輩からすると今は信じられませんよね。
Oh yeah, now it's okay for you to bully me.
っていうか、めぐるちゃんもだけど。嘘！めぐるもなんですか？結構いろいろ察してたと思うんですけど。
Not exactly.
稲葉さんは空気を読みすぎるか読まないかでしたからね。オンオフしかなかったと言いますか、極端だったと言いますか。
Mm-hmm.
そうだったかもしれません。へこむ。でも今は違うんだからいいんだよ。今ではすっかりおかけんのお悩み相談エースコンビじゃない？ねえ、どうして二人ともそんなに上手になったの？
Somewhere between crystallized feelings and that last sex scene, I think.
それはなんででしょうね。なんとなくわかるようになったというか。
Well, Meguru and I both were really bad at socializing in general. But now that I have Meguru, I can look back on my past self more objectively. That's probably helping a lot.
なるほど、それはそうかもしれませんね。
Experience.
そっか。めぐるちゃんとのお付き合いのおかげなんだね。先輩。
Well, maybe that's just how I want to see it.
いえ、自分もそう思います。そう思いたいです。ねえねえ先輩、つむぎ先輩。なんか今日も星名先輩ったら自分のことが好きですよ。
Rub it in, why don't you?
苦しいです稲葉さん。
Oh no, she took that literally.
こういうところは前のままなんだけどね。おのろけがついてくるのを除いて。
Yeah, that's my Meguru, all right.
星名くんのね。
Well, it just seemed like the right thing to say here.
戸隠先輩が聞いたら大喜びするところだもんね。
Oh yeah, she's probably graduated at this point. Wait, do we have enough club members?
今日 星名くんがこう言ってましたって後でメールしておくよ。
No, please don't. Laughs fill the club room as I rush to stop her. This is the state of our club 1 year after Meguru and I have begun dating. There are some differences now, but some things never change. So, what about the fragment retrieval?
そこはまたご協力いただければ助かります。
もちろんですよ。ねね先輩とつむぎ先輩のためですもん。メアドは聞いておきましたから、連絡すればすぐ来てくれると思いますよ。
Cool. Maybe you should ask her to bring along the friend she made up with too.
そうですね。あの子もあの子で悩んでたし、仲直りしたんならどっちもですよね。お友達の方ともコンタクト取ってたの？
Yeah, there are always at least two sides to these kinds of situations, so we went to see the other girl too.
ってわけで、ねね先輩とつむぎ先輩、どっちも取りっぱぐれなしだと思いますよ。行き届いてる。
ありがとうございます。では早速。
Meguru texts the girl to have her come to the courtyard at the end of our lunch break. And then, at just the right time,
ってわけで無事回収成功。
heart fragments.
おお、やりましたね、つむぎ先輩、ねね先輩。
稲葉さん、今の私たちは他の人から見えませんから。
I'm rooting for them from afar.
そうでした。もし誰かに見られたら、虚空に向かって2人の名前呼んでて怪しすぎますもんね。
Doesn't it also look like to everybody else that two girls were chatting with y'all and then just passed out in the middle of the courtyard?
はい。なので星名くんのように極力無反応でお願いします。
そういえば先輩静かだったけど。
Oh, yeah. It's been a while since I last saw these two in their witch outfits. Man, they look as amazing as ever in them. Oh no, you're gonna make her jealous. The way Ayachi-san's clothes barely cover anything is crazy sexy, while Shiba-san looks really cute in her girly outfit. You can clearly see the shape of their boobs like this. Nothing will ever beat Meguru's cute boobs, though. She doesn't know that. I was just thinking about how it's strange that I can still see them when they're in witch form, even though I don't have my magic anymore.
それは多分まだ魔法の結果自体は生きているからだと思いますよ。
Ah, okay. I was wondering if it was a situation where when he crystallized the feelings, they both got the ability to sense emotions, or if it just... that was the manifestation of his magic, so it went away.
一度願いを叶えた以上、星名くんはもう二度と新しい魔法を使うことはできないでしょうけど、でも思いは稲葉さんがずっと持っているわけですから。
I see. So that's why I can still see you, and Meguru can see you because she has the product of my magic.
あんまり見てほしくはないですけど、恥ずかしいし、なんだか稲葉さんに悪いし。
Stare.
っていうか、そろそろ戻りましょうよ。他の人に見られたらって話してたじゃないですか。
Oh, whoops. Okay, let's head back to the club room. As you can see, the collection of fragments for the two witches is going smoothly. It has taken a fair amount of time, but apparently both of them now only have a little more to go before they're done. Having helped them all this time, Meguru and I are both looking forward to that day. Though, I still don't know what their wishes are. We will find out. Eventually! It's now after school, with our club activities finished for the day. And Meguru and I are walking down this familiar street once again.
ブス。
Oh, now you're mad about it. Are you upset about something?
先輩、お昼のかけら回収の時、ねね先輩とつむぎ先輩のこと見てましたよね。
Weren't you? Obviously, they were right there in front of us.
二人の格好が 特にというか主にネネ先輩がセクシーダイナマイトだからって見入ってるとか本当に交える先輩なんですから。
I'm sorry, did the phrase sexy dynamite come up in there, or did I imagine that? Hang on.
二人の格好が特にというか主にネネ先輩がセクシーダイナマイトだからって見入ってるとか本当に交える先輩なんですから。
Okay, so that was exactly what I heard. All right. Sexy dynamite. Oh, that's my stage name. No, it's not. Why are you only mad about this now? We've seen them in their witch outfits countless times already. I mean, sure, I may have stared at them a bit much, but it's been a while. This is just how guys are. I swear to you that you will forever be the only girl for me.
じゃあ二人の格好を見てエッチな気分にならなかったんですか？ちょっとでも。
No, I can't.
やっぱり。
What do you expect? Anyone would stare at such a revealing outfit.
知りません。
Look, I'm seriously sorry. Please cheer up, Meguru.
ダメです。悔しいから。
So we just get you a similar outfit.
Hey!
What?
悔しいから抱きついてめぐるの虜にしてあげます。
Well played. Oh, you were only playing around? Don't scare me.
だから知りませんよだ。先輩の言ってたことが本当なのかどうか自分には分かんないんですから。
My body speaks the truth. I only speak lies.
だからこうしちゃうんですよ。
And what is this telling you?
先輩、やっぱりめぐるが一番だなって思ってくれてますよね。
Actually, I was thinking, man, Meguru's boobs sure are small.
やっぱりおっぱい見てたんじゃないですか。最低ですよ。ドン引きですよ。これだから先輩は。
But you didn't let go.
これはもう話すわけにはいかなくなりましたよ。
There we go. Yeah, please don't. You'll stop by my place today, right?
もちろんです。末永く一緒にって約束してますもん。それで先輩、どうなんですか？やっぱりめぐるが一番なんですよね。
Do I really need to spell it out?
ちゃんと伝えてほしいですよ。きっとそうだっていうのがはっきりするから嬉しいんじゃないですか。
You will forever and always be the only girl for me until the end of this route. No one else could ever compare to you.
はい。自分も先輩が一番で唯一ですよ。スリスリ。
You proceed to walk home while cuddling with each other. The two of us are always like this. We still can't fully understand what the other is thinking. But that's normal. We may love each other, but we're still two separate individuals. This is something we're fully aware of, which is why we cling to each other and try to read and express our feelings for each other. I don't think this is ever going to change with us. Because at the end of the day, this is what love is all about.
先輩先輩。
What's up, Meguru?
知ってます？自分先輩のこと未だに毎日どんどん好きになってるんですよ。
Yeah? That's wonderful. So is mine for you.
じゃあこれからもどんどん先輩ずっとこうしていきましょうね。
Like this, we'll live our lives expressing and deepening our love for each other each and every day. Having been blessed with the wondrous opportunity of meeting each other, we will cherish our future together forevermore. Aw, that was sweet. I liked that. Good ending. Hey! I love you, senpai.
サノバウィッチ
We got the achievement. All right. Cool. So that was the end of Meguru's route. I liked it. It was very cute. I really enjoyed getting to know Meguru, and there was a lot of really good comedic moments in there with her kind of wrestling back and forth with her feelings. I do think the pacing dragged a little bit toward the end because I understand why they were trying to get the revelation about him having a wish and that being the reason he had magic. But I feel like there was a lot of retreading ground that we've already established, like, I have this magic for a reason. My mother gave it to me. It's a product of their love. Yes, yes, yes. We got that the first 17 times you said it. We don't need to continue after that point. It was like we hit a peak, and then, oh wait, but there's another. But wait, there's more. I don't necessarily have a problem with that, but I think the little lulls in between. Also, I think the expressions of their affection for each other got a little bit heavy-handed. And yeah, I know, okay, it's a young romance. They're getting to know each other, they're getting closer to each other, and that's kind of pivotal for the development of their relationship and for harvesting the fragments that Shuuji accidentally absorbed subconsciously. But I just feel like it was just a tiny bit much. I feel like you could have trimmed out one of the episodes in there, either with them covering after they did it for the first time, or maybe even a little bit earlier on in the route, and you wouldn't really have missed much. But maybe that's just my opinion. Overall, though, like, if I compare this to other routes in other Ubisoft games, I really enjoyed this. But I do know, based off of what Saren Prince and a few other people have said, this route may be on the little bit of a weaker side compared to the other routes. With that being the case, I am really excited to see what the rest of the routes are like. And I'm trying to figure out where to go from here, because I'm debating about either Toko or maybe Wakana next. I'm not sure yet. I'm open to ideas. So if you would like to let me know in the comments who you think I should play next. I'm not playing Nene next. That's the only one that's off the table. But anybody else, I'm up for it. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode and Meguru's route. It was a lot of fun for me, and I hope to see you in the next episode as we start on the next route. For now, I am one half of the Bridge Boys, signing off.